What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So, all my Winner's Circle members out there, hope you guys are enjoying all those tips and tricks you guys are getting from being a member of the Winner's Circle. I am winning, baby. I hope you are winning as well. So today, right now, I've got a great story, a story about winning the lotto, I guess you could say. It's almost like winning the lotto. This is really cool story. Some people are wondering if it's even real, but wait till you hear the story and you let me know down in the comments if you think this is real as well. I mean, what would you do if you found one Bitcoin? What would you do if you found a lot more than one Bitcoin? So here we go. Check it out. Crypto user recovers long lost private keys to access $4 million in Bitcoin. Holy crap. Even with their newfound fortune, the lucky student said they will avoid expensive luxuries like a new car or a house. A student has claimed to have found private keys accidentally hodled starting as early as 2011, which will unlock more than $4 million in Bitcoin. According to a throwaway account from Bitcoin holder Thank You, the Reddit user was able to cash out roughly $4.2 million in Bitcoin after finding the lost keys to 127 Bitcoins on December 22nd. When the price of crypto was around 23,000, they later liquidated the coins in the middle of the bull run. I spend the next week figuring out how to safely and securely liquidate such a large amount of Bitcoin for the cheapest price possible, said the Redditor. I went back and forth between different over-the-counter principal desks and ultimately ended up selling all 127 Bitcoins for a price of $33,439.02 per coin minus the 0.15% fee. The net was roughly $4.24 million. They claim to have earned Bitcoin in 2011 or 2012 through surveys, watching videos, and completing random tasks to ultimately use the coins for purchasing in-game currency for one game, Dark Orbit. The private keys were reportedly never really missing, just forgotten on an older model Dell computer, as Bitcoin holder Thank You ended up not purchasing the currency. Unfortunately, if the Redditor's account is to be believed, they missed out on $1 million in additional profit by not holding for just a few more weeks. Since December, the price of Bitcoin has passed $41,000 per coin to reach new all-time highs. Bitcoin holder Thank You admitted they would have not sold the all 127 if the same situation had played out again. To give myself credit, I did hodl for 8 to 9 years, which is more than the vast majority of crypto users, they said. I definitely would have done things differently if I were given a second chance. Despite their sudden fortune, the Redditor says they will avoid expensive luxuries. I don't want to end up like one of those people who win the lottery and blow it all in a matter of months or years. I'm going to continue living my life normally as I was on December 21st and every day before that. Unfortunately, not all stories involving misplaced or forgotten keys have such a happy ending. There may still be more than $285 million in Bitcoin lost somewhere in a UK garbage dump after an IT worker accidentally threw out his personal laptop with his keys in 2013. And if you guys haven't heard this story, check this out.
All the files that I believed I needed were already on my new computer. The drive was in a drawer on its own after an incident with a previous laptop, and I thought that I'd taken off everything I needed.
Any hesitation, any moment before you chucked it in with the boxes and the bottles to bring down?
As soon as I put it in the bin at home, I had a second thought, in the back of my mind. You've never thrown a hard drive out before. Why start now? You shouldn't do this, sort of thing. A little demon in the back of my head, sort of thing. But yeah, I didn't take it out. It stayed in the in the bin and then came down to the landfill site here with the other bags that I brought.
You brought the bags down, you threw them in there, didn't think twice before driving off. When did the penny drop that actually what you'd thrown away was worth a fortune?
When I started to hear stories of, the Silk Road shut down, and obviously other individuals making their profits and their millions, the penny dropped then, that I had 7,500 Bitcoins on a hard drive that I'd thrown out a few months ago.
So for people who don't understand virtual currencies, they wouldn't have thought it's a problem throwing away a hard drive. But to get your money, you would need that hard drive.
Yeah, there's a specific file on that hard drive called a wallet file, which the Bitcoin is stored in. And without that file, there is no way of getting the money back, because there is no central server that records a log of it.
You've spoken to the manager here. They've been very nice to you. They've driven you around, but they've warned you there's absolutely zero chance of finding it.
Basically, yeah. I came down yesterday morning to find out what the process was. I thought that maybe the individual bags may have been sorted, and that the actual drive itself may have been, put aside into a, computer waste bin that I could maybe look through. But when I arrived yesterday, they basically told me that anything that goes into the household scrap bin is compressed and buried.
James, I'm sure there's an awful lot of people feeling for you right now. How do you feel stood here?
Well, absolutely devastated, as you can imagine. I just wish I could go back in time and not throw that drive away.
I'm told the landfill site, well, you've seen it, is about, 1 or 2 football pitch sizes. Is there any temptation to maybe send out a search party, go digging?
To be perfectly honest, I don't have the resources, the funds, or the manpower to start that, especially without the guarantee of, receiving money at the end, because, as you know, we're on a landfill site, and there are many other sort of substances that are thrown in with that as well. So, there's a potential to find the drive. Is it still working? Can the data be recovered? I have no idea. When I went up to the landfill site yesterday, my first thought was, I've got no chance.
All right, guys. So thank you for watching the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, but also join the winner circle above, winwithryan.com. Watch the video on the other side of that and get started with our community. If you want to learn more about crypto, you want to learn more about trading, over 56,000 members have joined our community in the last 2 months, and you definitely want to get involved with us. It is amazing. So I hope you want to be a part of that with us. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.